You can't master what you don't practice. So why is it that when you need a job, you just kind of wander into an interview and hope things go well? Why is it that you just think that applying for jobs is all about just putting your resume out there and hoping things go well, and then when you actually get an interview, you just walk into it? Why haven't you prepared for that? Why haven't you practiced that? Why isn't that part of your process? It should be. So I would encourage you, when you're thinking about applying for a job, or when you're thinking about just keeping yourself ready in case something were to happen, practice the entire process, not just the very first step, which is apply. So that means that you should be practicing the interview process, answering questions that are a little harder, that are going to ask you more syntactic things, or things with longer names like polymorphism. Knowing how to respond to those things, including the ones you don't know the answer to, is important. You need to practice. That's why I created my 100 interview question course, where we go through 100 interview questions in batches of 5. So I ask you 5 questions and let you answer them. And then I answer them afterwards how I would. So that way you have 20 times an opportunity to practice an interview. 20 times you can go through and say, okay, I just got to ask those questions. Let me answer them right now. And let's see how I do. Let's see if I can, if I'm stumbling through my words, or if I'm going, I don't know. Making sure that you know how to answer even when you don't know. That way, by the time you hit number 20, where you have answered now 100 questions, by that time, it's not just that you know the answers to the 100 questions I give you, which will be valuable, and it's important that you do, but more than that, you're going to have the confidence of, I've done this already. I've done this a number of times. Because then, when you go to an interview, it's not questions 1 through 5 that you get. It's questions 101 to 105, where you're like, I'm more confident in being able to answer this. Sure, there's going to be nerves, there's going to be, wonders about, am I good enough, and all the rest of the stuff. And you might get asked questions that I didn't ask you, but you will have more confidence, you will have more ability to answer the question well.